All right, so we all know that Cash App gets used by scammers. All right, so we all know that Cash App gets used by scammers. 7,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I do affiliate marketing. So if you send $10, I'll send you back 100 right now.
E-G-A-B-Y.
All right, we're about to do it right now. This is how you turn $10 into $100. I know there's pyramid schemes on Cash App. It's not a pyramid scheme, okay? It's called Bitcoin. You could buy Bitcoin on Cash App. It's actually very simple. Anyone can do it. They have pretty good limitations. I want to show you guys how to simply buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin on Cash App with my phone, so you don't even need a computer. And then towards the end of the video, I'm actually going to give you a long-term trading strategy that I've used to make millions of dollars off of crypto. I've been in this market for 7 years. I've showed thousands, hundreds of thousands, and reached millions of people with this beautiful strategy that I'm going to show you guys towards the end of the video. If you could do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, turn on post notifications. There's a little bell that if you turn that on, you get notified with my videos, my live streams, pretty much everything first. And if you're really smart, then you would turn it on your phone as well. If you turn it on your phone, then you'll get all types of notifications. And yeah, it's not financial advice, but I do show people, and I've gotten significant results, is showing people how to make money in cryptocurrency as a whole. But first, you got to learn how to buy it first and sell it. You have to learn the softwares. And I know computers could be a headache. So let's talk about how to buy Bitcoin on Cash App itself. So first things first, I'm pretty sure everyone has Cash App. And right here, as you can see, we have different types of options here. You can invest in stocks. You can do free tax filing, savings. That's for another video. What I want to do today is just simply show you, as you can see right there, how to buy Bitcoin. So you're going to click buy Bitcoin. It's very simple. As you can see here, buy Bitcoin instantly. The easiest way to buy and sell Bitcoin, whether you're an expert or just getting started. Now you can see right there that the current price is $21,764. It's up 0.75% today. Not really too much craziness going on in Bitcoin right now. It's really sideways. It's not going up a lot or not down a lot. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, I do believe, at least right now, the Bitcoin's price will come down to about 14K, 10K price level. But that's for a different video. And of course, subscribe to the channel for all of my updates on news and everything, about how to make money off of this market. That's really how I want to show people, how to live, how to become financially independent, how to change their lives. But again, it first comes with knowing the software. It's very important that you know these tools. These are the tools that you're going to use to trade, right? So you have to understand them first. So again, as you can see here, $21,768. If we click all, you can see the price of Bitcoin. Is a very limited price chart. And again, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys a trading strategy and actually a better charting system, which you can use on your phone as well, called TradingView. And I'm going to show you how to use it. And I'm going to give you a strategy towards the end of the video. But again, as you can see here, you can see the 1 day time frame, the 1 week time frame, the 1 month time frame, the 1 year, and then all price history for Bitcoin. If you come a little bit further, you see your Bitcoin address. So a lot of people don't understand what this means, but basically your Bitcoin address is what people look at to send and what you have to find to send yourself. So it's essentially how you receive money. It's very similar to an email address, right? If you have an email address, you send it to somebody so they can send you an email. Your public address right here, your Bitcoin address, use this address to receive Bitcoin on Cash App from other wallets or exchanges. So you can copy this, send it to your friend and be like, yo, pay me in Bitcoin, and they'll send you $15 in Bitcoin or whatever the case is. So this right here is really important to understand. There's also a second thing which they don't have on this app. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. Although this app is good to buy Bitcoin, technically you don't actually own the Bitcoin. The exchange owns the Bitcoin and they give you rights to it. So if Cash App has issues and they go under, because a lot of these centralized exchanges have been going under, like FTX Exchange, they've been basically gambling with people's money. If that ever happens, then you technically lose your money and they're legally allowed to do that. So this exchange does not give you custodial rights. The only thing they give you is your public address. But if you're really using the blockchain And the Web3 infrastructure, there are other wallets where you own the custodial rights to your Bitcoin. It's very important that you treat this like for what it is, okay? I know this is easy, and Cash App is an easy interface to buy and sell, but cryptocurrency is much more than that. They have principles of decentralization, of you being your own bank and actually owning your money. And again, properties of Bitcoin is for another video. Stay tuned for that. So if we go in there, you only have your public address, but you don't have your private address. So the private address gives you ownership over the coins. Again, if it goes down, they can take your money, but it's okay because they don't really go down like that. FTX Exchange is definitely an anomaly. I don't think Cash App is going to go down, so it's okay to store it on this wallet for now, but in the future, you must learn. As you can see here, it says display currencies and BTC, but you could also display it in other things like Satoshis. Right there, you see Satoshis. If we come over here, you have Bitcoin limits. So as you can see here, my limit is I could buy 100,000 or I could sell 100,000 per week. And I can deposit up to 10,000 and withdraw 2,000 per day. And you see all the limitations. I can send 999, receive 999. So there's all these limitations. With a real Bitcoin wallet, you don't really have these limitations. But again, that's for a future video. Subscribe to the channel. If we look at the price of Bitcoin and the symbol is basically the ticker. You'll see this with other cryptocurrencies. It's usually like 3 to 5 characters that represent the actual coin. So the symbol there, BTC, is Bitcoin. There's other coins like ETH, which is Ethereum, right? And there's all types of coins. But if we come over here, you also see that they actually have a card. So you can get a cash card. Very, very interesting. So you can actually buy Bitcoin, put it on your card, go to the store, and then swipe your card to pay with it in Bitcoin. Now, the benefits of that are that you can hold crypto and it, if it increases in value, you're holding that crypto, but you're still using it to spend. You can still buy things with it. It's very interesting. Right now, I don't recommend this tool. And the reason I say that is because the price of Bitcoin is going down. So it's probably not smart to buy Bitcoin right now specifically. But if you did want to, when the bull run comes around, again, I will show you when the bull run's coming and I'll show you how to make money in the future, right? When you have a whole bunch of Bitcoin, when you buy the bottom, which is what you're supposed to do as a trader, is buy the exact bottom, right? And when the price increases, you can have it in Bitcoin and then you can use your card to buy things like coffee or buy cake or whatever you like to do. Your gym membership, and it's very interesting that Cash App has their own version. And then you can see at the bottom here is that we have a whole bunch of news. I highly, highly suggest you stay away from mainstream news outlets. It's not good for trading in any way, shape, or form. If you look at my previous videos, I talk about this a lot. Mainstream media, there's a lot of manipulation involved. There's a lot of collusion. There's a lot of people working with others and they make it look really cool, but they take advantage on the back end. It's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to get into in this video, but I don't recommend mainstream media. And if we keep going, you actually even see an educational section that talks about the story of Bitcoin. Very, very interesting. I'm not going to go into that right now. What you guys want to know is how to buy it. So let's go into the last part of the tutorial, which is buying. So as you can see here, you can have different order types. So you can put a custom purchase order, which basically is an automatic buy. If it reaches a certain price, you basically buy it when it reaches that certain price. So for example, if you believe what I say, and you believe that Bitcoin is going to 14K or 13K, you could put a custom order, right? Let's do it. Put a custom order right here and slide this line to set a Bitcoin price that would trigger a purchase. So if I go right here, I can literally slide it to whatever price I think it is. So if I think 14K, I can go down, but you can't see it. So let's put 1 year. Let's put 1 month, 1 day. I don't like this feature. Cash App, what are you doing? Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's weird. I'll show you guys other softwares in the future. This has to be correct criticism of the app. It's very convenient and easy to use, but there's all types of softwares that you can use. So as you can see, I can put it at 14K, boom. And when it hits 14K, then, it will automatically buy it. So as you can see there, I can click set. I'm gonna buy $10 worth at 14K, next, right? And we can do set an expiration period. So when is this gonna expire? I'll put 90 days. That's annoying. I would want it to never expire. That's weird. There's other tutorials we'll be talking about where you could set an order and it will never expire. And when it hits 14K, then you actually buy. So we'll put next. I'm going to put my PIN in. All right. So as you can see here with custom orders for Bitcoin, the price you set is the price you get. There you go. Let's press OK and confirm. There you go. It went through. So that's how you set an order for when the price goes down, you buy it easily, right? I'm gonna press done. Now let's click buy again, and I want to show you how to buy it now. So if we go auto invest, there's auto invest, set up automatic daily or bi-weekly purchases of Bitcoin. Some people do this. I do not recommend. People are going to talk about the strategy called a dollar cost average strategy. This is basically what it is, where you do like weekly purchases of a certain amount of money. I do not recommend that. I do not recommend that. I do not recommend that. I know a lot of people push this. I've been in crypto for 7 years. I'm an experienced veteran in this market. And I'm telling you right now that you will make money with dollar cost average, but that mentality is not the way you should be doing it. You should be using a really good risk management strategy, a really good thought process and investment thesis, and treat it like a professional. When you just blindly buy things and hope for the price to go up with dollar cost averaging, which what they're promoting right here, I recommend taking responsibility for your actions. So there you go. You have the 2 different order types, which is like an auto invest, and then you also have a custom purchase order that you could buy when the price hits a certain point. Now there's some people asking, hey, how do I buy it right now? Well, the way you have to do is you click buy, right? So you go to order type, you go to custom purchase order, and then you just put it like where it's at right now. So if it's at 21,708, all you have to do is move it down a little bit. So put like 740, like if you feel like it's gonna go down a little bit or whatever the case is, you just move it slightly, press set, and then when the price gets to that level, it will automatically buy. So if you wanna buy exactly now, that's how you do it. You just set the actual order type to the price that's very close to the current price. That's all you have to do, and it will fill. And you guys are learning some pretty interesting tactics here. Now, another thing, as you can see here, receive Bitcoin. You can actually click that, and somebody can scan this on their app and send you Bitcoin. This is essentially your public address. This is like your public address. They scan this code here, and you will receive the Bitcoin. So that's pretty much everything from what I see. That's how to buy. That's how to sell. And then when you actually buy, there will be a sell option where you essentially click sell, and it's the same thing but just flipped. So it will be just same orders, just flipped, and it will be a sell option. Right now, I don't have any Bitcoin on this app because I don't always use this app. I actually never use Cash App to buy Bitcoin, but I did want to show you guys that and exactly how it works. Now, for the juicy part, the most important part, of course, is how do you make money in cryptocurrency? So I want to explain to you a specific chart here. This is the Bitcoin on a long-term time horizon. And I know it looks really complicated, but I do want to show you exactly how this works. Now, as you can see here, there's these white lines. Those white lines are the Bitcoin halving events. So long story short, Bitcoin has code built into it. And this code automatically increases the scarcity element of Bitcoin. What does that mean? So scarcity makes things go up in value, right? If you have 100 pair of Jordans and there's a limited collection versus someone that has 1 million pairs, so if they drop a very common Jordan, the one that's only 100 pairs will be more valuable. So with Bitcoin, it's pretty much the same thing. The Bitcoin halving event that's automatically coded into Bitcoin decreases the amount of Bitcoin that comes out of the market. So it essentially decreases inflation. The beauty of this, and I know it might be complicated, and there's layers to this. So again, I have other videos that explain this in greater detail. But the beauty of this, very simply, is that it catalyzes the market up, and it also tells you when the market's going to go down. So you can see here, from one Bitcoin halving on the left to the Bitcoin halving on the right, the market went up, reached this top, and then it went down. Somewhere in the middle, right? Like towards the middle, you see that Bitcoin topped out. If we go to the left, same thing happened. You see the Bitcoin halving event catalyzed the market up, or made the market go up, made the price of Bitcoin go up. And on the right-hand side, you can see that it went down, and then the same thing happened again. Basically, the way it works out is that in every single Bitcoin halving cycle, it catalyzes the market up and tells you when the price is going to go down. And I've used this strategy over and over again. Very simply put, there's a lot of noise in the market. There's a lot of this reason, that reason, this. I'm telling you right now, this has been the most consistent strategy for me for 7 years. Since I've been in cryptocurrency, this is the one element that's made me money over and over. I got rich before the age of 26 using this strategy. So how do you use it, Alex? What do? Well, you buy at the bottom, right? So right now, if we look at where we're currently at, okay, I do believe the price is going to go down even more until the next Bitcoin halving. It's going to continue to go down until about the end of 2024, maybe 2025, we'll see a bottom. When we see the bottom, that's when you're actually going to buy. So let me delete these so you can see it. So when you see the bottom, you're actually going to buy it right here, right around here. You're going to buy. So right there, when it gets to the bottom, that's when you start buying Bitcoin, then the price increases, right? So let's say hypothetically, you put in $1,000. Well, I personally think that Bitcoin's going to anywhere from 3 to 10x. So the $1,000 can turn into $3,000 or $10,000. So that's essentially what I've used. Now, the craziest part about this, and I'm going to get even deeper, is that Bitcoin will either 3 to 10x, but there's other coins called altcoins. Altcoins will do, in some cases, 100x's. Yes. If you put $100 in, you could turn it into $10,000. If you put 1,000 in, you could turn it into 100 grand. Yes. And I am living proof that you could do that. I have proof all over the internet of me making $100,000 in 3 days, me buying a Tesla with one trade, me making millions of dollars, me showing people how to get 100x altcoins. It's not just one time. I've done it over and over and over. And I've also showed people how to do it as well. So yes, you could do that, okay, with other altcoins. So Bitcoin will do well. Bitcoin's always a safe option. It moves slow, it's consistent, but there's other altcoins that do crazy amounts. Now, obviously, it's high risk, high reward sometimes. There will be scams, and this is why you see regulation coming into crypto. But this is the wild, wild west of finance. So it gives you that opportunity to get massive gains in a very short period of time. And again, I've done it over and over and over and over again. And I want to show you guys how to do it on this channel. Subscribe to the channel, of course. That's pretty much it right here. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this, guys. Catch you in the next video.